IoT is an acronym that stands for Internet of Things. This is not only a technology, this is a concept that is extremely helpful in all our life. With the Internet of Things, for example, we can control the temperature of our room using a smartphone or a tablet. We can control the level of some fluids in our warehouses and so on. Also in industry, in this last year, last 4 or 5 years, the IoT has grown in a very impressive way. We can find a lot of different sensors that can be connected to the network in order to send the various signals through internet, through the Wi-Fi, through the LAN, and so on. And the world of cranes, that is part of the industry in the last period, started to be part of the IoT concept, let me say. In modern harbors, for example, there are a lot of cranes that are remotely controlled. Is it possible to calculate which is the movement of the various cranes, which is the number of cycles that they performed, and so on. But there are still some components of the crane itself that sometimes could be very, very important that are not, for the moment, part of this IoT world. For example, the wire rope. The wire rope, from our point of view, is the main component of a crane, because when you have to lift up something, this is done through the rope itself. And if the rope has some problems, you cannot perform the lifting action. The wire rope normally is controlled with a certain periodicity, depending on the various local laws or regulation. For example, in Italy, we have to check wire ropes every 3 months. And the control sometimes is performed in the same way as it happened 80 years ago, by using a piece of wood, by using a glove, and so on. Fortunately, in the last 2 years, the regulation changes, so the ISO 4309 included in the assessment methods the AMRT technology, especially for internal defects, so that something changed. But this is still a control that is performed with a certain periodicity. You don't have a 24-hour on 24 control. This is something that the IoT can improve. Here in EMC, we developed a new tool that is named Rope Guardian, that is something more than a simple AMRT device. This is a permanent installation, permanent system that is part of the crane that includes both the AMRT technology and the IoT concepts. This is made by 2 different parts, a magnetic head and a very advanced electronic tool that can be connected one to each other. The AMRT system, so the permanent magnetic head, can communicate continuously with the electronic system. This last part, the electronic system, contains a very advanced software tool that is able to provide a first degree of interpretation of the signal itself. The output of this technology is a number that is directly correlated with the status of the rope in terms of degradation. This is very interesting, it's very innovative, let me say, because in this way the final user, the owner of the plant or the inspector, can receive a photograph of the rope status exactly in this moment. The device, due to the fact that it's permanently installed, is active 24 hours on 24, so at any moment he performs this kind of calculation, with the aim to alert in any moment the final user if there is something that is going in the wrong direction. Imagine, for example, to have a plant with 100 cranes. The only thing that you have to do is take your smartphone or your tablet or your PC if you want. You can open an app and you can control immediately the status of your wire ropes. This action, these things, will strongly decrease the possibility of an accident, but at the same time it increases a lot the efficiency of your plant, because you can know exactly when you have to change a wire rope. Sometimes happens that the rope is changed when it's too late and you have to stop your production in order to perform the replacement of the rope. By using this technology, you can know exactly when the rope should be changed, because you can build a curve that represents how the degradation of the rope is moving. So you don't have to stop your plant only when you have, let me say, a problem or an accident, but you can program in a certain way the replacement of the rope. This is a predictive maintenance that will give you the possibility to increase a lot the efficiency of your plant.